Hey everybody, how y'all doing today? I hope all is well. It is Friday night and I'm tired, but I'm also very obedient and I'm going to continue on the path that I've been on. I hope everybody had a good week. It's been one of those weeks. Mercury is not playing games out here. Like, girl, calm down. But she's the planet closest to the sun. She's the planet coming to burn. We're a little retrograding ass. So tonight we're going to do a do and don't do for the weekend. What you should be doing or what you should be focused on. And or what you should not be focused on. And then we'll use the Oracle deck to bring us a final message. So let me just finish shuffling and cleansing all energies from other people, other readings. And I'll get with you guys. So I'm going to allow some more people to get on this line, and then I'm going to get started so I can get off the line. Definitely hope everything is going good with y'all. So. All right, we're doing a do and don't read for the weekend. And I'm just shuffling to get out any old energies that are left on these cards from any other readings, any other people. I have students that I'm doing tarot school with, and so to clear off their energies as well. But I'm coming, y'all. I'm coming. I just wanted to hurry up and get on the line before technology failed again. I tried to upload the video from the other night, and it did not go up. The video is completely deleted, gone. But we roll with what we have. If I do a long pause or delay, I am tired, sleepy. Life has been a lot. I've been busy. Can't complain. All good. I hope you all are doing fine too. But in the event you do not join us tonight, then I will post this one because I made sure I had enough storage. Let's pray that the planets are kind to us tonight and allows me to post it for those who can't stay or who cannot read with us. So I'm going to pray real quick and I'm going to jump right in. Dear Lord, I thank you so much for the gift. I ask now that you remove me from the space and that you be the speaker. Only use me as the microphone, but let it be your words, your guidance, your persuasion, your influence, your calling to your people. I ask that my spirit guides join me as you always do. Make the words clear and plain so that I can hear and see and deliver with accuracy, poignancy, clarity. I thank you as always. I thank you for the gift of laughter. I thank you for the gift of healing. And I thank you for this ministry. I bless you, dear Lord, with this reading. Bless those who hear and bless those who will hear later. Amen. All right. Prayers are said. Hi for everybody who's just joining. We're going to do a do and don't do for the weekend read. Things that you should be doing or what you should not be doing. And then we'll use our lovely Oracle deck to talk about final messages from your spirit team. I'm just trying to clear out these decks. I'm teaching another tarot class. And I just want to make sure all energies are released. One, making sure all readings are off of these cards. So we can get something good for this weekend because we're tired of hearing all the downside. Although the down helps the up, I still only want to hear the up for this weekend. Drink some water. And I'm about to get started. I think we'll start backwards this time around. I know I always go Aries to Pisces, but this time I'm going to definitely start with Aquarius, seeing that we're still in Aquarius season. And I was trying to do, I did do the long read for Aquarius for their birthday the other night, and it did not post. The video would not post. So I'm going to start with Aquarius and move all the way down to Capricorn, or all the way up to Capricorn, whichever side you're looking at. Praise be to God. So we'll start with Aquarius. Spirit, tell me, what does this Aquarius do and don't do? Move this ball out the way I fall. It's heavy. Let me turn down my heat. Now I'm ready. Starting with Aquarius. How y'all doing? Hopefully you're still out here celebrating your birthdays. Looking now beautiful, really pretty. Enjoying your life. Enjoying the energies that's coming to you. Got quite a bit going on in your planets right now. So let's pray that you get some reprieve from all of this. Or at least that your dreams are a lot easier than mine have been. So starting with Aquarius, going all the way to Capricorn. Let's start with Aquarius. Let's do a do and don't do for Aquarius spirit. What would you have? And let me know if y'all can't see the cards once they come down. I'm trying to make sure I have this situated correctly. Spirit, what is it that Aquarius should be doing this weekend? What should they not be doing? Show me in the cards. And then use my Oracle deck to give me a final message for Aquarius. 2 cards only. Praise the Lord. And of course, the cards would start flinging all the way from the first read. It's my sign that I was supposed to be starting with Aries instead of doing what I want to do up here. All right. So we have the King of Wands and the 3 of Swords. Listen, very different cards to get in the same pull. The King of Wands is your do, and the 3 of Swords is your don't do. Not sure what's going on in the relationship area, but the King of Wands is somebody who's very sturdy and they're very focused on their projects. So this weekend, I'm going to ask that you focus on any projects, any assignments that you were supposed to take care of. That is what you are supposed to be focused on for this weekend. Your don't focus, your don't do is worry about heartbreak or anything that would cause romantic discord, meaning like any conflict that's about to come up, or don't you sit struggling and suffering over the end game. Just focus on the project. But I'm sure you can't really see these cards very well right now. But focus on the project at hand. Focus on the task that you were given. When we talk about the king kind of sits on his throne and he holds his wand. So he holds his passion, his desires, his goals, projects. All of that is held in his hand, and he does not make a move. He stands on that ground. And so I want you to stand on the ground of remaining busy in work and not necessarily focused on relationship at this time. I'm sure that something has just happened in your life, because the 3 of Swords says that your heart may be hurting, and it doesn't have to be a romantic heartbreak. Somebody could have said something that completely offended you, and either you plan on rehearsing that this weekend or you plan on confronting that this weekend. But your cards are saying, this ain't the time. We want you to focus on your project. We want you to be still, not as emotional, but more grounded and more logical in this energy. And let's look at your Oracle deck. I did not show the cards. I mean, y'all really can't see them as much because of the glare, so I think I'm going to go ahead and move this board out the way so I can have space to read. Let's look at the Oracle deck. What do you have to say? Spirit, what's the final word that you want to give to these beautiful Aquarius this weekend, seeing that they are doing it like it's their B-Day, because it is. What do they have going on? Oh, sharp card. Got it. Trust. Now y'all can see that. Yes, the word for you this weekend is trust. Trust in yourself. Trust in the higher power. Trust in the project that you're supposed to be working on. Trust that things will work itself out. Even if you can't force it to work out, trust that it will. And not only that, because it's with the 3 of Swords, I'm not saying that trust that everything will be better in this relationship or in the area where you feel hurt. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying trust that process. Trust that it is for your good, and it's to help you to see what you cannot see. Moving on, because I've said I was only going to do and don't do read, and move on. That's your read, Aquarius. I hope you really, really stick to that this week. And remember, the mind is where everything starts. Like, everything starts with our thoughts. So make sure to capture those thoughts. When you start feeling that dis-ease in your body or that pain pop up, change the thought. Don't watch Lifetime movies. Don't watch any of those. What's the other channel where they give all those cute little Hallmark movies? The Hallmark Channel. Don't do that if your heart is hurting. You know, give yourself time to release through work. Find a hobby. Knit. Crochet. Do a puzzle. finish their project, grade those papers, fill out the paperwork that you were supposed to have done. Just handle your business. Get your tax papers ready, huh? How about that? Think about money. Let's get it. Pisces, how are you, Pisces? Your time is coming soon, but it's not yet. But this is your year. 2022 is the year of Pisces. And actually, we have Pluto making its beautiful return on February 22nd, 2022. 2-2-2-2. And I will talk later about Pluto and what that means. Although they don't consider Pluto a planet anymore, it's very much a planet. And it's actually the ruler of Scorpio. The co-ruler, because Scorpio is also ruled by Mars. But Pluto return is no joke. So Pisces, I hope you're getting in gear for what's coming. And I'll put y'all on the next reading because I don't want to extend this too long. Let's look at it. What is Pisces do and don't do for this weekend, Spirit? Well, one of your do's is to drink some water. Because all of a sudden my voice started going out. So Pisces, I'm going to need you to up that water game this weekend. Not sure what y'all got going on. Get into that water. Let's see it. Pisces, please. 2 cards for Pisces this weekend. Do and don't do for Pisces, please. I thought you were going to flip, so I'll take it. Oh, that's it. Okay. So Pisces, you have the the 9 of Wands and the 7 of Wands. My God, why? I don't know. You would have both. But it's really funny. Your do is the 9 of Wands and your don't is the 7 of Wands. The 7 of Wands is like you keeping your guard up. You feeling that you have to fight everybody off. And so in the 9 of Wands energy, it's not that anybody has to fight. It's just the reflection of being bruised and battered and now plotting out what you're going to do about that. Does that make any sense to you? So in the 7 of Wands energy is your don't. So do not try to argue or fight with the person who is about to. It's definitely going to pop off. Something's not going to go your way and you're going to start to want to beat either yourself up or beat the person up. Not even physically. Could be more emotionally, but let's go with physical. Don't touch them, please. And your do, though, is the 9 of Wands, which is really insane because the 9 of Wands usually reflects that you have been scarred and hurt and you're getting ready to pack your stuff up and keep it moving. But it is a time of reflection. It's like you putting Band-Aids over the bruises, you treating yourself, you applying ointment to the parts that hurt. And so if something is not going your way right now, which of course Mercury retrograde is really like turning things upside down to get us to see and to get us to reflect, to everything with retrograde means to review, rewind, redo, rehearse. But I'm not saying like rehearse as in rehearse the pain. I'm saying rehearse as in reflect on what needs to be changed, what needs to be done so that this hurt does not happen again. Now, I'm so sorry that your cards were not everything that I wanted it to be, but I didn't know if the card was going to flip. It said it was going to flip, and it did. So we're going with that. Let's look at your Oracle deck and see what is the final speech for Pisces. I wish it didn't start that way. Let's get that for Pisces, please. Pisces, what's the final read for Pisces? The deck is a little bit large, so it takes a little bit longer. What's the final read for Pisces? Spirit, what words do you have to say to Pisces this weekend? Sacral Chakra, love it. That definitely in alignment. Your Sacral Chakra is right where your womb is, right below the solar plexus chakra and right above the root chakra. You might need to do some sacral chakra work. For those who are just joining us, we started a little bit backwards today because it's Aquarius season. It's their birthday. We're going from Aquarius to Capricorn. So if you're just joining us and you're like a Taurus, I did not get to you yet. I'm just on Pisces right now. So Pisces, we need some sacral chakra work. And the sacral chakra is orange color. So wear anything that's orange. Eat orange foods, like, those orange peppers, oranges. Maybe put some honey on there. Anything in the realm of orange. Brighten up that area. And your sacral chakra does a lot with your intuition. You know how you get that gut instinct? that is dealing with your sacral chakra. So you want to make sure you do some balancing on that. They've got some really great sacral chakra meditations on YouTube. And when you meditate, you are silent, you are breathing, and when you take your breath, don't let your shoulders go up like, don't go like that, but let your stomach expand, especially since you're dealing with your sacral chakra. Let that stomach go out but like a balloon. So you're going to let it swell, and then you're going to release it slowly and let your stomach go back in. And while you're doing that, I want you to picture like an orange orb or orange brown shape illuminating inside of your stomach. And that way you need to release those energies that may be trapped in there, especially when we're talking about wands and we're dealing with the 9 of wands and the 7 of wands and this idea of being under. You okay? Mercury retrograde, my power just kind of flipped out. Yeah, we noticed the power went out. My kids are like, the power went out.
In my room, I think. Or did it stop?
Yeah, the power went out all the way down. Yeah, I told y'all Mercury retrograde is, and Mercury retrograde is no joke. My screen just went orange. No way. I don't know, but I can't believe that. I literally just talking about the sacral chakra and orange, and my screen just went orange, and the power literally just kind of cut out. I have some candles that are lit over there, so it's illuminating, but I guess this is what happens. I guess we're going to be reading in the dark, folk. But do y'all have lights up there? Because I want to make sure my kids are okay. Okay, I think they're good. I think they're fine. Isn't that crazy? Look at how God works. Look at how the life works and the universe works. Right as I'm talking about the Mercury retrograde and how everything goes wrong, my power goes out. Right when I'm speaking about the sacral chakra and I'm telling you to wear orange, my screen goes orange. And so I'm not sure if our spirits, remember I told my spirit team, don't be in here knocking and even ringing bells anymore. So I guess they like, well, bitch, then we turning out the fucking lights. And I'm freezing cold right now because now my heater is off as well. So give me 1 second. Let me just check on my fuse box just to make sure, everything is fine. 1 second, y'all. I'm coming. Okay, all of those lights surely did go out. All right, let's see if we can hit some lights, huh? Yeah, I don't even know where my lights are. But I know I don't need these lights going out because I need my heat. You know what I'm saying? We need some heat. I don't even understand how this happened. I'm still here, y'all. It's just me. Alright. Well, we're going to keep going. Pray that my heat stays on tonight. Because I can't be cold up in this joint. Let's put this. I'm coming 1 more second, guys. Don't leave me on this live. I got you. I guess the saying, anything that can go wrong will, right? All right. I think everything is fine over here, so I'm going to keep going. All right. I'm here. We don't have any lights, so the candle light, thankfully I had candles on. What if I didn't have on a candle? As dark as I am, y'all wouldn't have been able to see me, and as black as these cards are, y'all wouldn't have saw shit, so. All right, let's see it. Let me see. Ooh, it's cold. It's called, she said, oh, I got an orange. Shut up. Yeah, I literally just talked about orange and my screen went orange and the power went out. Like for one that not lined up. Huh? Girl, I don't even know what you're saying on here. Please check, spell check before y'all post. Spell check. Let's continue on. So Pisces, remember that's your assignment for this weekend. You're not engaging in the arguments, but you are reflecting on how the situation happened, what's your role in the situation. And then you're working on your sacral chakra this weekend so that you can recharge your intuition. All right. Moving on. After Pisces, we have good old Aries. Hey, Aries. How you doing? I'm here. We're all still here. I'm going to keep it moving. Aries, I hope it's going well for you. This is the do and don't do read for the weekend. Let's check and see what you are supposed to be doing and not doing this weekend. Thank you, Spirit Guides. I appreciate it. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Mama Yemaya. Can y'all just like, you know, you can turn these lights and everything back on when you want, but if you don't want to, that's fine. I'm just cold. I'm cold. You said it looks like, oh no, the power's, I have candles down here, so they're kind of lit. But our power went out in the house, which is not good because we just had snow. It is cold outside and we need heat. Pray for us. I can't do a night without heat. All right, let's get it. Aries. 2 cards for Aries. What should they do and not do this weekend? Both cards. Well, Aries, you have 3. You have the 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, and the Star card. 8 of Cups. Ooh. So, Aries, if you planned on creeping out and seeing somebody else, that's your don't do. Let's not and say we did. Let's not creep out this weekend, Aries. It's not your time to be with other people or to creep with anybody else. You have the Star card. The Star card shows that it's time for your self-replenishment. So whatever you were about to give out or put in to somebody else, I'm going to need you to give it to yourself. That sounds very... But you also have the 7 of Pentacles here, which says that also you should be focusing on your funds this weekend. I don't know if that means that you should be watching how you spend or if you should be building money, but you know what that refers to. Your money is not in the shape that you need to be in this weekend. You should be focusing on that. But I'm really surprised to see the 8 of Cups with you, Aries. I don't want to see that. You are not supposed to be creeping and deeping with somebody else. I need you to stick to yourself, as the Star card says, and really spend time doing you. I keep using these terms. Not physically doing you. Unless you want to do you, I don't have nothing to do with that. But I really mean like giving back to yourself, replenishing yourself, loving on yourself. And now let's see what the final oracle says. For Aries, Spirit, what do you have to say to Aries? You gave Aries 3 cards. You had a lot to say to Aries. So let's see. Do you have anything else that you want to say to Aries? I'll take that one. Thank you. You got chakra work too, Aries. Crown chakra. Your crown chakra is up here, very top of your head. It's time for you to start doing some work to build your intuition, to hear from your spirit team, to hear from God and everything like that. In the universe, your crown chakra, the colors are like violet or diamond, like that clear color. So you can have, if you have any clear quartz, you can use that. If you have an amethyst, you can use that along with to attune into your crown chakra. And basically you also are envisioning, but your envision is coming a little bit differently. You're going to picture like this white light coming down onto your crown and sending messages throughout the body. And how that goes throughout the body is through the spine, because we all know that the brain sends the messages to the spine and the spine releases the messages to the rest of the body. So I'd like you to picture that white light coming down from your crown. And as you picture that white light coming, let it just infuse your spine straight down, and then let it go throughout your whole body. Let your whole body be filled with that white light, or purple if that's what you prefer to go with. And just really try to be silent and doing that breath work, that breathing in, that breathing out for a while. Don't try to do like a quick, okay, I breathe in, breathe out, I'm done. Spend time really tapping into here. What is the message that your spirit guides are trying to get to you? Why is it that they say, we want you to focus on your crown chakra? I wouldn't know. I just know that the card says number 7. You also have the 7 of Pentacles here. You also have the 8 of Cups. I'm going to let you work the numeric formation of that out, Aries. But it appears that you have some headspace to clear, or you need to be paying attention to what your team is trying to talk to you about. And I have a feeling it has something to do with this 8 of Cups, because that is the cheater card. I'm not trying to say that your person is cheating at all. That's not what I'm saying. I'm trying to say that you might need to be more in tune to what is happening, even in you. Even if you're the cheater, you need to be in tune to what's happening, as you see by the star card, which says, I need to get back to myself. I need to spend these next 2 nights with me. Now, if you don't want to spend it with yourself and you really want to be with somebody else, go do you. I don't have anything to do with that. I'm just the messenger. You could take whatever. If I remember, y'all don't have to take all of the advice. Take whatever fits for you and move on. If you say, well, I don't have a significant other, then spend time by yourself and do your crown work. Go on YouTube, look up crown chakra meditation. Wear purple, indigo, wear colors of purple. Purple foods like grapes, eggplants, have purple around you, amethyst around you. Just get into the, try to, this weekend, spend time in that mode. And the reason why I said the white light is because it's your crown chakra, so all of that clarity needs to come through the body. I feel like that should have been for me too. Okay, moving on, Taurus. How you doing, Taurus? Hopefully all is well with you. I know what you want, but let's see what your cards say for your do and don't do for this week. For those who are just joining us, we're doing do and don't do reads. My power did go out, so if it looks a little dark, it's because power went out. But got candlelight here and it's illuminating all that it needs to illuminate. Spirit still works, whether we have electricity or not. I do want some heat, so y'all get to praying that my stuff comes back on, because I need heat. All right, Taurus. Let's see your do and don't do for this weekend, please. 2 cards for Taurus. You also have that card. Great. Taurus, you also have the star card, and you have the 4 of Cups. And so, very funny, because these two are very in sync. That the idea of being alone, the idea of not accepting, but one is a do and one is a don't do. I want to clarify, but I'm not going to. The star card says, when I look at it for you, it's not being by yourself. It is watering the areas that you have neglected. Think now, Taurus, on the areas that you have not paid attention to. Like, have you been watering your plants? Have you been spending time with your pet, like quality time? Look at me talking about pets now all of a sudden. Have you been reading up on something you were supposed to? But this idea of like really watering something, nurturing, re-nurturing this area that you have neglected for a while. Also, I will say to you, spend some time being naked. Not sure why, but that's what I got for you. Naked. Like literally butt ass, butterball, naked. The don't do is the 4 of Cups energy. Now, it's funny because the 4 of Cups is already a don't. It is already a I don't want. So I think the message for you is don't say you don't want. Don't say you don't want. Take in. And what's also very funny is the Cups, we all know, holds the water, and the star card is filled with water. So whatever these areas are that you are neglecting, get to it. But if love comes knocking at your door, or somebody who is emotionally charged in a kind way towards you, don't block it. Receive it. I see somebody's trying to reach out to you, Taurus, in a loving manner, and it looks like you're going to try to reject it, but don't reject. And 4 of Cups is the card of kind of rejection, like the idea of I kind of want to be by myself. I don't think that's for you this weekend. And let's get the Oracle read for Taurus. Child, I'm cold. I'm cold. It gets cold quickly. I'm cold. All right. Oh, thank you. But I got 2. Only need 1. I'm only doing 1. Only need 1. Only doing 1. Only need 1. Only doing 1. Thank you. Sometimes you talk to the cards and tell them how you want them to operate, because they'll just do what they want to do. Manifest. Ooh, look at you. What you about to get, Taurus? And I want you to look at this manifestation card too. So as you are watering those areas that you neglected, watch what comes from it. I'm looking forward to Taurus's response on what happened this weekend. You have the tools to manifest. That means I really have to indicate, that means you are not to reject the love that's coming your way or the kind offering that is coming your way. And you are to go back and look at the areas that you have neglected. And maybe it is a relationship that you have neglected and now you need to rewater and you'll manifest the kind of thing. But I'm really making that up. I didn't get that at all. I didn't get that it was a romantic thing. I got more of a whatever area in your life is neglected needs to be attended to. And if somebody is coming at you with kindness and love, do not reject it. Take it. I like that you have the manifest card, because I know you, Taurus. Y'all all trying to get what you want to get. Job, money. Okay? And again, Taurus, no pentacles have come out for you, so cut it out. Let it flow. Don't force it. All right, let's get moving. Gemini. Hi, Gemini. How y'all doing? For those who are just joining, it's really good to see you. We are doing a do and don't do read, things that you should be focused on and not focused on this weekend. And then we go to the Oracle deck to see what Spirit has for you. We did start a little bit backwards. We started with Aquarius. So if you already are an Aquarius or a Pisces or an Aries or a Taurus, we have already done your read. But of course, I will post this, pray to God it posts, so that you can have your reading. If you wondering why my lights are down low, it's because my power just went out while I was talking about retrograde, while I was talking about sacral chakra energy. And so I'm not sure what that message is for me, but I'm not receiving that, okay? I'm receiving that I'm going to get some heat tonight. I just got to get to the breakers, but of course I could while I'm doing with y'all, so let's get it. Gemini, what are you supposed to be doing this weekend, and what should you not be doing this weekend? Gemini must be holding on tight to that energy. Gemini sitting there scared because the cards were holding tight for me, and both of yours popped out at the same exact time. And you have the Page of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. Child, let me tell you something. Our dear sweet Page is quite immature when it comes to money. That this is your due. So the due is the Page of Pentacles. They're quite immature when it comes to money, but this is good for you. What it's saying, like the Page will pick up the coin and just hold it like, oh, how pretty this coin is. Oh my God, how lovely. I love it. That's what you're supposed to be doing this weekend. Do not spend. That's a plain straight out read. Don't be immature. Don't be extra. Don't spend this weekend. I think you may have something coming up where you're going to need that money, because also the Four of Swords is sitting here. And the Four of Swords is that card of reflection and rest. It's somebody who lays back. I don't know if y'all can see this really well. It's somebody who lays back and reflects on the things that could have happened and are thankful for the things that didn't. Also, I'm looking at this Four of Swords card and I see a lot of glitz and glamour and diamonds and all that coming. So I think you should spend this time in reflection about the things that you do have. Do not spend what you have, but reflect on the things that you do have. Be grateful. Show an act of gratitude this weekend. So if you have a deity, you might want to give an offering to that deity this weekend. If you're heading on a church, you might want to put an extra coin in the offering plate, whatever it is, just to give gratitude or thanks. But your due this weekend is to hold on to that coin. Be as immature as the Page of Pentacles and be as reflective as the Four of Swords, and not just reflective as in, wow, this has been a great year. Gratitude and an act of gratitude. Give an act of gratitude this weekend. Spirit, what do your oracle decks want to say to the Geminis out here? Yeah, that's so crazy that I just said if you have a deity, an offering needs to come. I was just speaking with a Gemini friend this morning. And we were just talking about the fact that, well, she was saying that she hadn't given an offering to her deity. And I had just hit her up with a song for her deity out of nowhere. And she was like, wow, I hadn't given anything. And then as she looked back on her Facebook post, it was literally to the day that she had just did something, or her deity image had popped up to this day. Anyway, I know that was a long story to say. Gemini, to my girl Gemini, who I'm talking to, my girl C, please, if you didn't do it, yeah, they also are screaming out they want that offering. But it also says believe and succeed for this weekend. So you're not spending to make something happen. You are actually just having the faith and the belief that it will happen. And so I think I want you to write everywhere success, 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 success. Try saying success 3 times. Success, 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 success. Anyway, I think that's what the reflection is. Y'all okay? Yeah. I think that's what your reflection is on this weekend, okay? I like that for Gemini too. I really do like that for Gemini. Give an offering of gratitude. Give an offering of gratitude, but do not spend. So your offering is going to come from what you already have. Okay, now that Gemini is done, let's go to Cancer. Hi, Cancer. How you doing? Hopefully all is going well for you. Let's get your do and don't do for this weekend. Maybe my do should be hold on tight to the cards. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Nice. Queen of Cups and the World card. I love it. Okay, hold on. I saw y'all scrolling on Gemini. She said, hey, Gemini. Oh, okay. She said, yes. Heard, yes. Okay, yes. I'm literally getting flowers now. Oh, hey, Trees. Hi, baby. Yeah, you're literally getting flowers. Okay, good. Yep. Give up them flowers for her. So, Cancer, you have the Queen of Cups for your due, which a queen is very loving, very nurturing. She is the parent. So, for my Cancers who have children, this is your weekend to spend with those children. Yep, you didn't plan on it. Yep, you already made plans. Yep, it's not your turn. Well, guess what? Children don't hear about taking turns. They're your kids. You better hit them up. You better spend some time with them. Do some things with them. That's the Queen of Cups energy. Be extra nurturing, extra loving towards them. And then the don't do is the World card. Now, the World card is a little different. The World card is representative of like the end of your karmic cycle. Out with the old, in with the new. You have just finished something, but your World card is your don't. Very ironic that your world would be your don't, because there's nothing that you really need to do in the world, except I think that's what it's saying. Come out of the world. Like, you don't need to be all around trying to finish up things, do things, run around, make things happen. I don't think this is your weekend for that, to be honest. Even if you have already made plans, maybe get yourself a good hour in, good 2 hours in, because we all need a break too. You know, there's times when I'm home with my kids and I'm like, look, I'm taking this Saturday and I'm in my room all day. If you need me, yes, you can come knock on the door. But if you do not need me, feed yourself, get the dog, bathe yourself, be nice to one another. But I need rest. And so sometimes you do need that time away. Sometimes you do need rest. But your card said otherwise. You're Queen of Cups, and there's no mistaking that energy. She's very loving and very nurturing, and this is your time to spread love. It's the Brooklyn way, okay? Oh, that's funny. And I have on a Brooklyn sweater. And so, Cancers, that's what you're doing, and you're not running around all nilly-willy outside in the world. There's nothing for you there. No, no, no. It's not there. Your stuff is at home with the family, okay? Spend time with your family, Cancer. Well, I spend every day with them. I'm always with them. Do something different. Watch the movie that I just posted the other night. I really liked it. Encanto is such a good movie. I think it's like now one of my top movies. Definitely one of my top movies. It was really, really nice. Although I fell asleep on the first night, I was able to get back into it and watch it with my children. Let's see the Oracle deck for Cancer. I almost missed you. Spirit, what do you have to say to Cancer? What from the Oracle deck? They already know their assignment is the family. To give love and nurturing and care to the family. So, and they know that they're not supposed to be out here in the world chasing things and trying to finish up the cycle. The cycle will finish itself. They're not supposed to be trying to complete that or force the energy of that. So what is it that you want to say to them in the finality of this reading? Observe. Again, you're not out here activating and doing and planning and plotting and running around. You are observing. You are paying attention to all that is happening around you. Hopefully you are observing your children. Yeah, I push the children thing. Y'all know how I feel about kids. Kids first and always. Hopefully you're observing your children, or you're observing your lover. If you have a relationship, you're observing that person. You're watching the things that they need and desire. And not that you have to jump to fulfill it. Your card definitely says observe. Pay attention. Watch the signs. Small things lead to big things. The crumbs to the loaf is my favorite saying. I think that's where your energies need to be at this time, especially when dealing with children. Especially when dealing with children. Yeah. I keep getting small children too. I'm not getting that teenage energy, but I get small children. I know you need a break. I know. I get it. I'm just a messenger. Let's get it. Leo, hey, how you doing? I'm not going to beat you up tonight, Leo, because I'm hoping that you got some good things that the cards want to say to you, Leo. What are your do's and don't do's? Hi to everybody who's joining me. It's really good to see you. Thank you so much. God bless you. Let's look at Leo and see what they should be doing. Why do my fingers do that? What should you be doing or not doing this weekend? Let's get it. 2 cards for Leo, please. All right. You will never guess. Leo, your do is to be the Page of Swords. Your don't is to not be the King of Swords. I like that, Leo. It is not the time for you to be the king. It's not the time for you to be the enforcer. And it's also not the time for you to be to be in the parent role. I'm not saying this is for parents, but not to be in the parent role. So this is not your weekend to give advice. This is your weekend to play and enjoy yourself. When's the last time, Leo, you just played? Now, I really mean like play. Have you played any board games? I just got that. Like Scrabble. When's the last time you challenged your mental? Because we are dealing with Swords energy. Swords energy is always dealing with things that happen in the mind. Our intellect, our intelligence, our mentality. So when is the last time you've done some kind of trivia activity to sharpen your mind? And in a childlike behavior too, because we're dealing with pages. So when is the last time you've been like almost immature with it? Like maybe you want to sit down and read a book. I know you haven't done that since you were a kid, huh? Sit down and get you a book and read it. When is the last time you played like little games like Sorry, Scrabble, Life, Connect 4, Spades even is fine by me. You probably played that as a kid anyway, okay? If you, I didn't play it as a kid, but as a teenager, it was like every day. We were spades all day, every day. When is the last time, Leo, that you sat down and just played? It's not the time for you to be the dictatorial person. It's not the time for you to take the lead and help other people with their assignments. They are fine, and they will be fine. You can expunge that energy for this weekend. Let loose, set yourself free, and play. I like that. I really, really like that. It says play. So play. You don't have to be all snazzy either, Leo. I think that's also what I got from this. Like, you don't have to be dressed up and decked down to the nines. You can be as silly and cute and fairy tale-ish as you want. Don't know why I said fairy tale-ish, but whatever you're doing in secret is none of my business. Oracle deck, what do you have to say to our lovely Leos today? Final message. I said final message, and something else is coming up for y'all too. Detach. Detach. Whatever this is that you are holding on to too tightly, you kind of have to let that go so that it can be free. You are not supposed to be attached to this situation or attached to that person. Only you know what this means. Remember, I'm not doing extended readings tonight. I'm only doing a do and don't do. Your word for this weekend is to detach. Maybe you need to detach from your phone so that you can play. Maybe you need to detach from that person that you've been tending to forever. Like always checking in on them, always making sure they're good, always trying to mentor them. This is your weekend to detach from that. Set yourself free and enjoy the Page of Swords energy. I'm smiling because, of course, we all know I'm a Leo moon, and I think I'm going to enjoy that too. No, I got work to do. I ain't got time to detach. I definitely got work to do. I have some papers to grade, quite a bit, some lessons to plan. So this is not my weekend of freedom. But we're not talking about me. We're talking about Leo suns, all right? So let's keep it moving. Leo, don't forget, you're detaching and you're playing. Enjoy play this weekend. I know them Aries is like, damn, I wish I could be playing. No, Aries, you had a project. Was it Aries or was it Pisces? Nope, that wasn't Pisces. That was definitely Aries that had a project to work on. Or was that Taurus? No, that was Aries. Aries, you have a project to work on. You're busy. Virgo. Hey, lovey. How you doing? I know, I don't always have to reshuffle the cards. I just do it just to make sure that I'm getting that fresh energies. I don't always have to. But let's take a look at, I don't know why I just explained that. I felt like anyway, Virgo. That was easy. The moon. What you got to do with the moon this weekend, Virgo? Set some intentions. What we have, what moon is tonight? Sagittarius. Yesterday the moon was in Scorpio. And tonight the moon is traveling through Sagittarius. A lot of emotion tonight. You know, people don't see Sagittarius as emotion, but people, when you think emotional, you think crybabies. That's not necessarily. Sagittarius can have their highs and lows too. As I am a Sagittarius rising, they can have that. So you're due for this weekend. You have some moon work to do. I'm not sure if you need to start setting some intentions. Start setting some intentions for your future, for the goals. Also, the moon is the card of secrets. Maybe this is the time to keep your mouth shut and not actually tell all that you are feeling, all that is inside. Hold some things to yourself. If there is a Cancer near you, this is your time to be near that Cancer sign. So for my Virgos out there who are dealing with a Cancer, this is your time to be near that person. If you don't have a significant other, this is not your time to expel your secrets. I'm sorry. This is not the time to expel your secrets. This is the time to hold on to your secrets, as the moon card does, and set your intentions. Do not tell people what you want to do. You're not telling anybody, oh, by next month I'm going to have this. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't say it. Just do it. That's what I meant. Don't say it. Just do it. Your don't do is the Emperor. Virgos would have a hard time not being the Emperor because y'all damn sure stay trying to rule everything and trying to say how things should go. This is not your time. You can still have your house in order. You can still be very organized. But this is not the time to tap into that authoritative energy. Even if shit is going awry this weekend, that authoritative, hardcore energy is just not necessary for you this weekend. I don't think it's not necessary for the other person. I think it won't serve you. I think you'll be beating a dead horse. I think you'll be just talking to a wall, expecting blood from a brick wall. Why did all that come out? Not sure. But that's your do and don't do. Do hold your secret. Do get near Cancer if you have a Cancer that you want to be around. And do make sure you set your intentions and your goals and do not tell anyone about it. Do not clothe yourself in that dictatorial. I said clothe yourself. Do not clothe yourself in that dictatorial, authoritative energy. Kind of need to loosen up a bit this weekend. Let's look at the Oracle deck and see what they have for you. Hi to everybody who is just joining me. Thank you so much. We're doing the do and don't do reads for this weekend. We are now currently on Virgo, and we'll be moving pretty soon to our next sign, Libra. Virgo. Spirit, what does the Oracle deck have to say to our lovely Virgos? Let me do one more good shuffle, and then let's pull. You also have detach. You also detach from authority. Detach from always trying to run shit. Detach. And I'm not saying that you don't have to, because sometimes the household needs that. But maybe give yourself a chance to focus on these goals and detach from what is right in front of you and start looking at the future. You don't have to always be like on everything that's right in front of you. Start looking at those future goals that you want. Detach. I wonder what else this is trying to say to you. I also noticed on this card about the snow. Those of you who are dealing with snow this time, it shows her like going inside of her home inside of the cave away from the snow. So I'm going to say that as well. Like maybe this is not your weekend to be outside. This is your time to be more inner, attached to yourself. Detach from everybody else and kind of get inside so that you can set those goals that you are trying to set properly. It's getting lots of detach as well. That's the cards I did shuffle. So we're moving on to Libra. Hi, Booby. How are you? Hope all is well. We're doing the do and don't do for this weekend. Let's see what the cards have for you to not deal in. All right. Ooh, that was a nice, good shuffle for you, Libra. So let's see what you got going on, Libra. 2 cards for Libra, please. What's their do and don't do for this weekend? That's 3. I'm only going to do 2. If 3 pop out, I'm putting it back. I said 2. We dealing with 2. 2. That way I can get off this line and stop overthinking. Yeah, I know Scorpios. We overthink every damn thing. So let's get it. 2 cards only, please. 1 do and 1 don't do for Libra. Thank y'all so much. Thank you for hearing that. I know. I knew it. I just said, I was like, I know. It was like, slow down. That with the when I was shuffling and I was going fast, I heard it loud and clear. Slow down. So Libra, slow down. Slow down, Libra. That's definitely your message. Slow down. Why do I feel like you just got that message before? Slow down. Wish I could see my bottle of water that I just brought down. Lights went out, and look at all them bubbles that are coming into my water. Like, my spirit team is letting me know, like, hey, we still with you. I literally just brought this. They're like, we're still with you. We still got you. Don't worry. I already know. I already feel that energy. I'm good. All right, now I will slow down, like Libras will slow down this weekend. It's hard to slow down when I'm shuffling. I like to just let them come out and go. Okay. Now, y'all done told me to slow down, and now you making me... Libra, I think your reading is not going to happen this weekend. I'm joking. They got a lot to say to you. I'm not doing all of that tonight. I said a do and don't do. I'm not doing it. I'm not. 7 of Wands. They gave me 3 anyway. Remember why I tried not to get a 3? It's like you don't tell us what to do. So now they're gonna tell me how to do this. It's Libra. Why? I wasn't in the mood for this. 7 of Wands was your do. The other 2 are your don't do. Okay? The 7 of Wands is that card of defense where you have to actually come out with your hands swinging. You're going to have to, you got to come out with guns blazing on this one. Somebody offends you, check their ass. Inmediatamente. I know. It's not great spiritual advice, but let me tell y'all something. Have you ever heard of the angel Michael? He don't play. He going to put his foot on your motherfucking neck. So, and the Bible also says the kingdom suffers violence and the violent take it by force. Kingdom of heaven suffered violence and the violent take it by force. There's sometimes when we gotta go. The Bible also talks about going to your brother and confronting them. And on more than one occasion. So I know you don't find it very spiritual for me to say handle that business, but I'm telling you, you're going to have to check these people. Whoever it is. And I don't see that it's a person. I don't see that yet because I'm not doing a full reading. But if it's a person, you're going to have to say something. 7 of Wands energy. Yeah, you're going to have to handle that. Also, you don't do. I have the 10 of Swords for you and the 4 of Cups. The 10 of Swords, you're laying down and dying. So this does make sense. Laying down and dying. Letting that shit just happen and slide. Letting your ass get stabbed to death. Don't do it. Also, the 4 of Cups energy. Don't reject. If they come to you in kindness after you have checked their ass, don't reject the love that they are coming to you with. That's why y'all wanted these 3 cards. Okay, I hear y'all. I hear you. Yeah. check them. But and don't lay down and die. When they offer you love, when they offer you kindness, when they come at you in gratitude or in sorrow, apologetically, accept it. Do not reject it. Accept it. Accept the apology and move on. Wow, Libra. I wonder why you had that. I wonder what's going on in your world that you had that reading. And your shuffle did definitely take a while. And I was definitely defiant and letting them know I was not going to do 3 cards. And they definitely told me again, yes, you are going to do 3. And you're going to shuffle until your fingers fall off because you're going to do these motherfucking 3. I love my spirit team. They're so cute. Sometimes they can be so bossy. And I'm like, I run this. Well, I don't, but I do. Okay, anyway. Let's look at the Oracle deck. Spirit, I think you spoke really loud. I'm not even sure if I should pull an Oracle card for Libra. But I'm going to follow what y'all telling me to do. If you want them to have one, you're going to give me one. What's the card? What's the final message for? I said if you want it, you're going to give it. Final message for Libra? Blossom. But look at that ball of fire that's holding right there. Blossom. Blossom. Don't lay down and die like the 10 of Swords. Blossom. Open up your motherfucking mouth and say it. Grow. I think this is going to cause you to blossom. I think it's going to cause you to grow. I think it's going to cause you to be a little bit more outspoken, a little bit more communicable. I think it's going to help you to see the strength that's inside of you. It's going to help you to see the strength that you have. You do have the strength to handle all of this. You have the strength to do this. The blossoming and the... Y'all see what I see? The bottom of the deck is what card? The Strength card. Okay, team, I see you, I hear you. But I wasn't doing the bottom of the card pull. I just happened to pick it up, and I always like to glance at the bottom just to see. And the bottom of your deck is the Strength card. Think you speaking up is going to give you the strength to speak up a lot more and to do more. It's a blossoming that is said for you. You have a blossoming that's awakening in that area. That was Libra. Let's go, Scorpio. How you doing? The moon was definitely in Scorpio last night, child. Because this morning, when I say work was popping, work was popping. Them children were off the hook. Yes, I am talking about my job. Off the hook. So... let's get it, Scorpio. Now that the moon has moved on to Sagittarius, which is giving us like kind of that emotional highs and lows. Also almost like an unfocus. So let's see what Scorpio has to do this weekend. And for me, it's work. No matter what these cards say, I have work to do. If it says play, I'm not playing. I got work to do, okay? I'm going to be disobedient tonight because... I have work to do. I have essays to grade. I have lessons to plan. A puppy to train. I got work to do this weekend. Let's get it, Scorpio. What do the cards say for you? Oh, that was the wrong shuffle. Do and don't do for you. Are y'all not giving me cards because I said I was going to be disobedient? Like, come on. I'm not going to be disobedient. You know I'm going to do what it says. Usually at this time, it's for me to switch the deck. But I want to stick with this deck for tonight. Do and don't do for Scorpio. 2 cards, please. Thank you. Okay, so Scorpio, you also have the moon card. Didn't I just finish talking about the moon being in Scorpio, the moon being in Sagittarius? Scorpio, and your job this weekend, Scorpio, is the same. It's to focus on the goal. Oh, shit, yes. Focus on the goal this weekend. You're keeping your stuff secret, whatever you're about to build, whatever you're about to do, you're not telling everybody, and you're actually writing out your intentions. You're setting your goals. You're actually going to make sure that you have a checklist this weekend so that you can accomplish what you said you would for your future plans. Okay? What you don't do is the Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands is the one that kind of ventures out like a butterfly. They kind of want to fly free and go. They see their ship sailing in and they're ready for it. This is not the ship sailing in weekend for you. Even if somebody hits you up and says, hey, let's go here. Until you have completed those goals, you're not going anywhere. Jeez. Don't be distracted also by your other passions when you know you need to make that checklist so that you can stay focused on that checklist, okay? Don't wander off. Don't get caught up in, should I go? No, this is not that time. Also with the Three of Wands, if you need a thought partner, this is a great weekend to have a thought partner, okay? But I would suggest that you take this time, since you have the Moon card, that you are doing the work on your own, creating the checklist to say and to show that you have actually done what you were told to do or what you set for yourself. It would behoove you. I think next week you have some things coming up. Remember, the retrograde is ending for Venus. And although it's still 2 more weeks of that shadow that comes after, it is ending. So when that ending is coming, you know how when a plane is landing and it hits the ground, it's really bumpy. I think you're about to hit a bumpy week. I don't want to prophesy that over you. I don't even want to speak that over you, Scorpio. But I think next week, this is why you need to get planned up now. I think next week is about to be, it could be a bit shaky. But remember, this is tarot. You can change any of that. Now that you know that that's what's coming, be prepared, get ready for it. But I didn't get that from tarot. I really got that from my feeling. My gut feeling is that shut and come. So Oracle, what do you have to say for Scorpio? What should Scorpio be doing? I'm going to do one more again just to make sure. Flow. Oh, shit. Damn it. That means something is about to come. Something is going to happen. My God, my God. Why has God forsaken me? God has not forsaken me, but Lord, the last thing I wanted to see was flow. So whatever happens, whatever waters get rocky, you're going to have to let it flow and be as calm as the water that He is standing in. And I think when you get with yourself in this moon energy and you start setting your goals and everything, that will help things to flow better because now you are in alignment with what you set for yourself. That's what I got. It says flow. We're going to have to flow, okay? That's the word. I am only the messenger. And I did say that I was going to focus on project, and they did bless me with that, but now I have to let things flow. Please, Lord. Please. Be kind. Sagittarius, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. I hope life is treating you really good. Let's look at the cards for you. What is your do and don't do for this weekend, Sag? Shout out to my Sag is out there. 2 cards for Sagittarius, please. What is their do and don't do for this weekend? Strength card. And the High Priestess. Oh, and you have 2 major arcana cards, which means you got some things coming up, child. All right, so the strength card is your due. Not sure how rocky it's about to be this weekend. I could look into your cards and read and see what you should be preparing for, but I'm only doing a do and don't do. I'm going to let you talk with your higher self, let you talk with your spirit guides, let you talk with God and find out what is it that you're going to need this inner strength for. What are you not ready for that you need to now start getting in gear for? And then your don't do is the High Priestess. If you know anything about the High Priestess, that's the one who holds the intuition. She holds secrets. She doesn't let anybody past her gates. She reads her Bible. She reads the Torah. She's wise. I don't think this is your time to use your wisdom. I think this is the time to use your strength. Not that wisdom is not necessary. I think the strength is going to be the one. So even if you say, oh, I do know how to do that, which is wisdom, I think it's going to require some really, maybe strength for you to shut up and let somebody else take control. Or maybe strength for you to not be the know-it-all. You will need some strength this weekend. I don't like that the High Priestess is your don't do. And so I am going to do a little bit, one more read on that, because I would never advise somebody not to walk in the High Priestess energy. Except when I say holding secrets. She is the gatekeeper, yep, and that's it. I heard it. I got it. I'm sorry. The high priestess is the gatekeeper also of secrets. There's things that she knows that she does not expel. And I don't think that this is your weekend to expel those ideas or those secrets. I think this is your weekend to just let life do what it does. Let whatever comes out what may. But this is not your turn to be the gatekeeper of what someone wants to keep quiet. It's not for you to decide. Also, if you, and this is specific, if you planned on seeing a psychic this weekend, this ain't it. To get advice, this is your time to use strength. And I know, I'm a tarot reader. I'm a spiritual advisor who reads tarot. So you might have wanted to hit me up and say, yo, I got some thoughts I need to run through you. Nope. This is not the time for you to do that as well. You're going to use your own strength and your own wisdom to get this, not somebody else's, okay? That's very interesting. Quite interesting. So let's take a look at the Oracle deck, Spirit. What do you want to say? Final words to Sagittarius from the Oracle deck. Still final words, final thoughts for Sag. Open up. Open up. We said this is not the time for you to be the gatekeeper of those secrets. Open up. I guess that was the word. Because I was like, why would the high priestess be a don't do, like, you're not use your intuition, but also the secrets. This is not your weekend to be the gatekeeper of those secrets. Time for you to open up. Maybe be a bit more vulnerable. Not be, yeah, that's it. You are not seeking advice from anyone, but you're telling this stuff to who you should tell it to. Don't call me asking for my advice if it's not dealing with me. If it's dealing with another person, you're going to have to open up and be a little bit more vulnerable with that person and really explain to them how you're feeling, what you're going to do. And maybe it'll take some strength for you to do this, or maybe not. Maybe this is just your beckoning to. Because I was really concerned about why the don't would be the high priestess. I would never tell anybody don't be the high priestess or don't walk in wisdom. But it's not wisdom that is needed from you this weekend. It's the strength to be a little bit more vulnerable and honest. Which I think I've spoken to Sagittarius many times about being honest. All right, Capricorn. Capricorn is our last one, actually. Yeah, because we already did Aquarius. We started with Aquarius. For those who are just joining, we started with Aquarius because we're in Aquarius season. And we're ending with Capricorn. So let's get it, Capricorn. How are you doing? I hope you guys are doing, my nose is itching on you. Hope you're doing well. Let's see what the cards have for you to do and don't do this weekend, okay? We're going to end it with Capricorn. 2 cards for Capricorn. Should they do and not do? Why is everybody getting this 4 of Cups this weekend? Everyone is getting that 4 of Cups energy. But yours is in reverse. Most people got the don't for 4 of Cups. You have the do for 4 of Cups. And the don't for the 6 of Pentacles. Let me explain. Capricorn. Do not. Don't. No. Did I say that backwards? I said that backwards. I'm sorry. I had the cards up like this and I said it backwards. So it was the same. That's your do. Oh, yeah, that is right. That is your do and don't do. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I just got confused. Why? Because the don't is already in the card. So I had to make sure it is saying that you need to reject this love, whoever is coming at you, trying to give you love or offer you love. They're asking you this weekend to reject that. This is not your time to be booed up with anybody else. This is not your time to accept a love offering from somebody else. Do embody that 4 of Cups energy of no thank you. Whatever that may be. And don't embody the 6 of Pentacles energy. Now, 6 of Pentacles usually deals with our funding and is usually dealing with that give and take. Somebody asking you loan. And so it's saying don't do that. This is not your time to loan or offer anyone money energy, time, space. This is not that energy, or even to spend the night at your house. Because when we talking about pentacles, we're also talking about earthly possessions, material things. We're talking about real estate. We're talking about health. So this is not the weekend for you to open up your home to other people. I think this is your time to spend alone, as indicated by the do in the Four of Cups energy. Okay, let me see what the bottom of your deck is saying. The High Priest. Oh, let me see. I just want to get one more just to make... Nope. That's it. I said I wasn't going to do that. Capricorn, you're not accepting any love, and you're not having anybody at your home this weekend. I'm sorry, you're not accepting love, and the don't do is the handing out, the lending, the opening up your space to have other people come in. No, that's not you. You have kind of got like two don'ts. Do reject love. Don't offer any fucking thing. You don't have space in your bed. You don't have space in your home. You don't have food. Well, if they're hungry, you're going to feed them, obviously. But you don't have that to give. I'm not sure why, but let's check the Oracle deck and see. Why is it that Capricorn... They really shut you down, Cap. They say you're not giving love or money. Damn. Love, money, energy, time, space. I feel like Capricorn might need a deeper read. But I'm not, because my heat is off and my power went out, and I need to go check on my family after this reading. So that's going to be the end of it. Maybe that's why they did it. Maybe they were like, look, don't do more than we said. Capricorn. What is Capricorn? Why is Capricorn trust? You got the trust card too. I guess you're going to be spending time trusting yourself, trusting your higher self, trusting God, trusting your deities, trusting the universe, trusting that that this is the right message for you. I get this idea of rejecting the message. This is the right message for you, Capricorn. You can't, not this weekend. I'm not sure if you're supposed to be open to receive spiritually, mentally, physically. Maybe you're supposed to be, working on something, but love, time, space, energy is not for you to give out this time. You're going to have to trust this message, especially if you watch this message, or if you're live. Yeah, you're going to have to trust this message. That's what I got. And would also say the bottom of your deck says solar plexus chakra. Now, if I were you, I would spend time on that solar plexus. The solar plexus is tied into your intuition. Intuition and your heart chakra as well. So yellows, lots of yellows. Wear yellow, eat yellow, be around yellow, look at the sun, enjoy that time for you. But you don't have the time, energy, or space to give up to other people this weekend. That is it, guys. I think I'm going to do more of the do and don't do reads, because I get off of here a lot faster, and normally I do not. But I really enjoyed doing this with you. I know my energy was a little low-key. It's because it's late and I really was tired. And my power went out in the middle of the read. So it kind of, I'm like, what now? What now? But remember, my card, Scorpio, said you have to go with the flow. Whatever happens this weekend, you're going to have to go with the flow. And I hope what's happening is not that my heat is going to stay out. I can't deal. I love y'all so much with the love of God. Let me pray for you as I release you, and I release the energies that we have spent together. Dear God, I thank you so much for the love that you offer to us and for the guidance that you give us. I thank you for every person who came onto this line and everyone who will view it later. I ask for their protection and their provision.